All right. My name is Cody.
I'm David.
And I'm Alex.
All right, and welcome to our Week 4 NFL recap. We're gonna be going
Week
over.
5.
Is it Week 5? Week 5.
We just
I thought it was Week 4 last. Never mind. It's Week 5's recap. No,
No, it's
no.
week
I was
4
fucking
recap. I
right.
thought
I
we
was
covered.
fucking right. Okay, this guy's an idiot. That's why. If you wanna know why this guy's dumb, let's take a look at the recap, and then we'll figure it out. Maybe we can deduce. Okay, so in that far left
You
column,
said
we have
deuce.
Alex with a total of 12 correct. The master predictor
let me
from
see.
week 4 here.
Let's fucking go.
Me with my humble 11. Just wanted to make sure Alex felt good, so I let him get a couple on, get one on me. And then we got Dave. Dave, who managed to miss the double-digit mark.
It's still above 500.
500. You know who else is above 500?
Me.
The Raiders.
I was gonna say the Raiders. You're looking about as good as Derek Carr right now, bro. How's that make you feel?
Well, I mean, they aren't looking bad.
Okay, all right. All right. So let's break it down real quick. That Cincy game was close. It was closer than it should have been against the Jags.
Is
27-24.
Cincinnati a good team?
I was.
I don't know. That's 24-21. It's an interesting one, honestly.
Wasn't that a game-winning field goal?
Yeah, I think it was. I think so.
99% positive it was.
Yeah, I believe so.
Mm.
Jets Titans final in overtime. The Jets take it. Shocker, right? I consider that a pretty big upset.
That was the hugest upset for me. I couldn't believe that one.
Yeah, I watched that one. I watched that overtime because that was nuts.
Yeah, like the whole time I was like, "There's no shot that the Jets, pull this off, right?"
I mean, I didn't think it would be like that. I knew that Titans were down both Julio and AJ Brown, but I did not think that they would struggle that hard and end up losing the game.
My thing is, you're losing your two offensive weapons. How does that affect your defense? How do you let the Jets score 27 points?
I don't know. The Jets defense actually
Just-
doesn't look that bad. It looks like
'Cause the
it could
Jets are
win
good.
them. It could win them a couple games.
Quentin Williams is having a crazy year right now.
It's believable. Bears Lions. Fields looked way better. He actually looked pretty decent.
That game won him the starting job in Chicago. Going forward,
I mean, he went 11 for 17, 200 yards, and 1 interception.
He had
how many times did he get sacked?
I feel like
I
him
do
getting
not
sacked
know,
is more of a Bears O-line issue. The Bears defense didn't look too bad in that game either.
No, they actually looked really good that game.
Yeah, they're pretty mediocre. They're basically exactly where you kind of expected them to be. Andy Dalton
They're
or
midway
Justin.
pack.
I say just mid.
I feel like
mid-tier.
that's like a feel good game for them though,
They
because
needed
you're
it.
going against a win. Yeah, you're going against a winless Lions team.
They needed that after just getting
The spanking we gave
demolished.
them.
Yeah.
Listen, I think the Bears are just ready to tank just so they can get rid of Matt Nagy. I think that's all Bears fans want this
I
year is
think
to get rid of that guy.
I think a mediocre season this season anyway gets rid of Matt Nagy. I think unless he was.
Yeah.
Gonna
I
make
don't
the
see them
playoffs-
keeping him after this year.
Yeah, unless he
Nope.
makes the fucking playoffs this year somehow, then. Yeah.
hmm
Colts Dolphins 27-17. Colts look good. Look better.
That game went almost exactly how I thought it was without Tua.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett's not the answer. The Dolphins aren't going to win many games with that.
No, he had a good game last week. He's not going to have very many good games.
I mean, he didn't have a bad game to say.
He just isn't an
I mean,
X factor to
He's
win
not.
those games.
Yeah, he's not the deciding factor for that team. Is all
I
it
did
is.
not watch this game, but just looking at the stats, he didn't have a bad game. 20 for 30, 199, and 2 touchdowns.
199, just short of 200 on yards, and he was completing 66% of passes. I mean, that's just low yardage. How was their rushing? Was their rushing better?
No, it
Does
was
not
mediocre.
work.
They had like 45. No, less than 40. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Probably closer to
Gaskin had 3 total yards. Malcolm Brown had 23, and Jacoby Brissett accounted for 8 of those.
Yikes. Yeah.
That's just a bad game all around for
I
them.
think Dolphins are probably bottom barrel.
Granted,
with
the
injuries.
Indianapolis Colts do have a good defense.
They have at least a solid D for sure. I'd probably put them top 10, like right at the edge of 10.
Their defense isn't bad. They can make do.
Moving on to the best defense in the NFL, the Browns versus the Vikings.
That was an awful game.
Oh, it was an awful game for the Browns offense. It was bad.
Oh, it was an awful game for both teams.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's offensive powerhouse in Vikings. Just they didn't do anything. Dalvin Cook was semi hurt, so I can understand their rushing was not where it needed to be, but their passing it either didn't show up or the Browns shut it down. And there was multiple plays made by secondary players on the Browns secondary. We got how many guys injured in the secondary? You got Greedy Williams and Grant Delpit and making plays and stepping up, which is great for the Browns. I love that. I love to see that, but it's bad news for the Vikings. If they can't rely on their run game and they can't rely on their pass game, they're going to win a game.
And they've got a semi decent running game
They have
with their backup, that Alexander Madison kid.
this team does not deserve to be 1-4. They are so much better than that record. I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad the Browns won, but Baker did not look good in this game, and I'm expecting him to
Cody.
bounce back next. What's up?
Are you trying to preemptively think that the Vikings are going to lose this week? Because they're only 1-3.
Are they 1-3? That is, yeah, it was week 4. Actually, no, I don't think that the Vikings are going to lose this week. Who are they facing?
They're facing the Lions,
Oh yeah.
right? No, that
Yeah,
should be
Yeah,
an easy win.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say, why would you think they'd lose?
I'm just saying.
No, I don't think they'll lose.
Throwing?
I think they'll have a they'll have a good one. Don't worry, Kirk Cousins will still be on pace after this next game for his MVP season. Okay, don't worry, guys. He's coming back.
Kirk Cousins, I swear to God.
Listen, all right, it's happening. Okay, he only threw 1 interception. He can still do it. I believe.
Baker, this was a bad game for Baker
Yeah,
too. He was
yeah.
overthrowing and underthrowing all of his targets.
Everything was
even guys
really
that were
off
wide
target.
open.
Everything was just super off target.
There
Real
was
But it's
Speaking of Baker, I have a question for you, Cody.
yeah.
This guy we work with was asking us, do you re-sign Baker this year?
I think you look at his stats at the end of the year and see where he sits, and then decide.
If you
In
were
the
to sign
offseason.
Baker, how much would you want to sign Baker for?
He's not getting no max contract, that's for sure. 4 years, maybe.
Let's see if he's on point with what
I'd
we
say
thought.
mid tier, like maybe somewhere in the 15 to 18 million range.
Really, only 15 to 18?
I think
David was
Baker.
saying 30.
Tannehill's getting 30.
Yeah, Tannehill fucking sucks though, and that's why the Titans are losing. They don't have any fucking money to pay for anybody better. I think Baker has more of a winning
Oh,
mentality.
you're talking about 120, 150 mil for 4 years.
Yeah, I'm talking like
Okay,
a 15
I understand
for
what you're saying.
like 15 to 20 million per year.
Oh, you're talking about like guaranteed money then.
Yeah, that's
And then incentives building up. Okay.
yeah. I'm not talking like fucking Mahomes style deal for this guy. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm fine with giving Baker 30 mil a year.
I mean, yeah, with the cap rising, I'm okay with it going up a little bit more, but I don't want. He hasn't shown me enough for me to be like, give this guy the fucking deal now, you know? Because he has weeks like that. So if he bounces back like this next week,
This one's going to be really important for him too.
That's his thing.
He's
He
facing
has
the
a bad
Chargers.
week. He comes back, does great. That's usually how he operates. He has these weird slumps and then
Oh,
comes back out looking great. So hopefully. All right, we spent a lot of time talking about the Browns here, and that's because all 3 of us are Browns fans, so we're fucking biased as shit.
no.
Yes, sir.
Washington versus the Falcons.
I get this one right, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, how I'm fucking so mad right now. Honestly, I shouldn't have lost this. The Falcons blew. I mean, they're just notorious for blowing
Washington
so
marched
much
down for a
leads.
touchdown.
They're notorious for blowing leads, man. I can't
Straight
deal
up.
with this team. They suck so much. Their entire offense went through Cordell Patterson. Like
They can't close out a game to save their life.
it's been through multiple
it
like
is.
coaching regimens. So this team just fucking blows or something. They're cursed.
Yep.
It's nuts.
Falcons are a
Atlanta?
dead end team.
The
No,
Falcons.
no. Listen. Let me tell you about the Falcons, okay?
Mhm.
Every time they get a new coach, they go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you think they're going to the Super Bowl?
Falcons winning it all.
Gotcha. Let's talk about the blowout of the week, and I'm not talking about my hairdo. Bills and Texans, 40-0.
This shows to me why
Is
the
this what we
Bills are
expected?
the number one team.
I was gonna say, is this what we expected? Because honestly, this is
Yeah.
exactly what I expected. I was like,
This is exactly what I thought, especially coming off last week for them. This is exactly what I thought of for this Bills
their
defense.
point differential, I'm pretty sure, in their last 3 weeks, by the way, is like 80 or 90 points or something like that, plus 90, something like that.
Yeah, they've outscored their team. It's been like 120 to like maybe a total of 21 points.
Yeah.
Scored against them.
So statistically,
Are you
I
talking
know
about
that.
Buffalo?
Yeah, statistically, I
The
know they.
exact stat is. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was waiting for the
But,
exact stat.
The exact stat is 33.5 to 11
Yep, that
that's-
sounds about right.
for against. Yeah.
Wow, that's nuts. But okay, give me a quick list. Who are their opponents so far? I mean, you got the Texans. That's dog water, you know. You got
Texans.
Yeah, Washington, which put up a
Washington.
decent fight.
They
the
have no
Dolphins.
defense.
The Dolphins, which that's where Tua
then-
went out at,
Yes, they have also no defense,
and then the Steelers, which they lost.
yes. So, Dave, what the hell happened to your fucking 1980s TV screen?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on.
Hey, Cody, now you just need to have a blooper reel.
Just continue on.
Yeah, well, forget about him. We've lost him.
So
I think my battery just died. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Now I'm thinking my whole mind. Just continue on like nothing happened.
I love to see it.
I switched cameras. Hurry.
Okay. All right. So they have the number one ranked defense. However, they also have some pretty weak opponents on their legitimately. They just haven't faced much in terms of good prospects.
So here's the real thing. This is their test comes this week going against Kansas City.
Defense-wise, yeah. I mean, they should win this
Yes.
game based on the fact that they have a better defense than Kansas City and almost the exact same kind of high-powered offense.
I just think Buffalo's overrated right now.
I disagree. I think that they.
I
got
think
their
they're playing
act-
exactly how they should be.
I think they got their act together once Josh Allen started making decent plays and
Well,
getting it.
do you
together.
think Washington's a good team?
Their defense is awful? It's not the same defense.
Next up is who again?
Next
The Giants and
was
Saints.
Giants,
This is
Saints.
another one that's surprised me. Cody goes against Danny Dimes for 1 week.
This hurt my fucking soul.
We talked you into taking the Saints this week,
God damn it, man.
and look what it got you.
Fucking every time. I trusted it so, and he won. He won the fucking Player of the Week, Offensive Player of the Week for the NFC.
Danny Dimes did?
Yeah,
No shit.
fuck, man. I knew that this team would get a fucking win eventually, but of course it has to come against the Saints, bro. Like, I can't get a read on the
Yeah.
Saints. That team is fucking up, down, bananas roller coaster.
Yeah, legitimately. Like they're on again, off again.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. And the Giants, I feel like they're getting it together a little bit, so hopefully they won't do too much worse for the season. Next up, Chiefs Eagles. Chiefs defense lets the Eagles score 30 points. Like this is
Yeah.
bad. This is
Chiefs defense needs some work.
this is
They
bad.
are. hmm
This is really bad news for just about everybody who's a Chiefs fan.
This is going exactly how the year they went to the Super Bowl and won. This is going exactly how it went
The
because
Cowboys,
they had almost a non-existent defense.
yeah, the Cowboys held the Eagles to 21, and the
Mhm.
Chiefs couldn't even do that. Like,
It's going to come down to the Chiefs having a high-powered offense. That's really outscoring their opponents.
Yeah, I actually don't think that they'll make it past the championship if they face the Bills.
No, they definitely won't.
We're gonna find
Yeah,
out this
Chiefs
Sunday.
just looked really bad.
They,
um,
I don't understand how they did not make a move for
I was surprised they
Jalen.
didn't go for
They
Stephon
didn't go for
Gilmore.
Jalen. They didn't go for Stephon Gilmore. That seemed like those would be instant. Like,
Mhm.
and those guys definitely want to go to places like that are definitely contenders. You know, So
Yeah, you got Gilmore going to the Panthers, and you got Jalen Smith going to the Pack, right?
yeah, Packers are looking at signing him.
I think they already did.
I only heard about rumors. I did not see anything official. Next up was Panthers Cowboys, 28-36.
How about them boys, baby?
How about them refs, boys? You guys see them badass calls? That was bad. I
There
saw.
was bad calls all over that.
I mean, like
this week.
it's bad, but like that Cowboys game, that one would have made me steamed if I was a Panthers fan. I saw them give a touchdown to a guy who's a yard outside the touchdown, outside the line. Like it was bad. Oh my goodness!
This was a good game. This showed me how legitimate the Panthers are.
The Panthers look good, and they just picked up like their secondary was hurt. What did they do immediately? Because they know how good they look right now. They went and got two. They took the Jaguars guy, and they took fucking Stephon Gilmore. Like this team wants, they want it this year.
They're trying to go for win now mode.
Yeah, they're like, yep, yeah, win now mode, and I love that. I'm honestly a big fan because the Panthers do look good. The Cowboys did prove that they have a significant defense. Also, Sam Darnold leading rushing touchdown holder. What am I talking about, right? Get that guy away from Adam Gase, and he suddenly remembers he has legs or something. There's no ghosts on the field. There's nothing.
He didn't do too bad either. 26 for 39, 301 yards,
No,
2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
He's been looking much better, Panthers offense.
Mm-hmm.
I told you guys at the beginning of the season I thought Darnold was going to have an okay year.
That's a fact. David
I
did
thought
say
it was
that.
I thought it was just Adam Gase that ruined the team. Because everyone's up into, like, that whole offseason when he was with the Jets, he had all the coaches coming out saying that he just doesn't have a good work mentality. He just isn't good talent. And then the Panthers go and get him, and they kept on saying nothing but love for him over the offseason.
Crazy.
Yeah, you definitely had Adam Gase sucking the life out that dude.
Yeah, that's nuts. Seahawks, 49ers. Sorry, Alex. This is one of the ones I think you got wrong.
This pissed me off, man.
Yeah.
I go against the Seahawks, they win. I go for the Seahawks, they lose.
Nah,
I can't win.
I think this is an
Who
easy.
did I pick?
You picked the 49ers as well.
I got this one!
Did you? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
You
did.
picked San Francisco.
I missed right.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, we can
I am-
take that out.
I am the sole person who got this one correct. I have
You're the only one that believed.
I have
Can
a
we
great
clip that
read.
out?
I have a great read on the Seahawks. I don't think that I have missed a Seahawks prediction so far this year. I think that I actually am really good at predicting their games because I can
I'm pretty
tell what
positive I've got everyone wrong.
I say I can like convincingly think about exactly what their game plan is going to want to be for that team. So this was a good game all the way down to the wire. But you know what
Hey,
happened?
Cody.
Jimmy G gets hurt. That's it. Trey Lance ain't the quarterback for this team
So,
right now.
So you say that, but you predicted Seattle to win when they lost in overtime to Tennessee.
Was that a field goal? If it's week one, it
That
doesn't
was
count.
that was the week 2. That was the overtime field goal when Alex
Although that
lost out on
was-
the Survivor.
Yeah, that's when we were.
Oh,
that's
man.
That's when we started.
Fuck that
If
game.
it was week 2 like that, yeah, don't count my field goal losses. That was bullshit. All of my field goal losses, I don't count those as like legit losses because I'm not a fan of getting fucking booted by a fucking last second goddamn field goal. I hate that shit so much. Anyway, but
This
I
one
think
surprised me.
which one? Oh, the Cards Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Cards look legit.
Dude, they came
Cards.
out on fire.
See, I've been rooting for the Cardinals all year so far in all our games,
I
and the
have
one week I go against them and they fucking blow out the other team.
I have kept them specifically off my top 10 because I did not think that they were facing strong opponents, and I did not think that they were legit. And now they just beat my number 1 from last week. I'm like, all right, you guys crack it. You know, you look legit. I love it. Like it's
They currently
nice.
are number 1 in points scored and yards per game.
Interesting. You know, I would like to see the Cards and the Bills match up. I think that would be a very fun
That'd be nice. Because you got two quarterbacks that have almost the exact same style.
Like, and you know, there's only a difference of like 7 inches between the two of them. It's crazy.
What?
Isn't Josh Allen like 6'4" or something? And
Yeah, yeah.
Kyler Murray's like 5'8".
5'8", 5'9", something like that.
I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about like them standing like away from each other. I was like, are we talking about COVID? 6 feet? What?
Yes, there's a difference of 6 feet between them. Yes.
The Packers game went exactly how I thought it
Packers
was going to go.
Steelers, yeah. We all expected the Pack to win. Fucking Big Ben is old, man. They better just start playing Dwayne Haskins at this point.
Yeah,
It's
I kind of feel bad for Steelers fans, but at the same time, I don't. It's about time you guys finally start sucking.
Yeah, it's about time, and
don't-
I'm okay with it.
They still have what's his name too.
Mason Rudolph?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're going to
Yeah.
start Dwayne Haskins before they'd start Mason Rudolph. That's a fact.
I'd start Mason Rudolph over Dwayne Haskins.
Well, you're going to lose more games than you would if you started fucking Big Ben.
I think if you just work with Mason Rudolph in the first team, he can be decent. He's got a hell of an arm.
He's got hell.
He
of a
has
construction
absolutely
from Myles Garrett.
he has absolutely no chin. We all watched him get knocked the fuck out in that Ravens game. That's the. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys know, but Jake Paul announced his next opponent. It's Mason Rudolph. So, yeah, expect a first round KO. Ravens Broncos. This one hurt a little. I wanted to root so badly for the Broncos to win this game, but their strength of opponent, they were 3-0 against teams that were combined 0-9, and Teddy goes down hurt in this game. It hurt my soul to watch them just get fucking demolished.
Who was their backup again?
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is a feels bad.
Yeah.
I wanted the Broncos to win just because I wanted the Ravens to lose, but I went for the Ravens no matter what, anyways.
Yeah, I bet on the Baltimore too. What was your thought process here, Dave? You bet on Denver.
David fully believed in the
Yeah,
Broncos.
he was like, you know what? They're gonna do it.
I think their defense is good, but that's about it.
I would like to plead the fifth.
Pleading the fifth. All right, that's an acceptable answer. Bucks Patriots 1917. Bad weather game, right? This wasn't good.
This went completely different from how I thought it was going to go.
I was interested.
Matt
to
Jones
see,
looked decent.
Yeah, I was interested to see what Belichick was going to pull out for Brady, and Brady did not have a good game. Yeah,
No, they won. They won
really
solely
him.
on their ground game. Their
Yes,
ground game. Yeah.
It really wasn't Brady who pulled this victory out of nowhere. You know, so that's good to see that.
Let's talk about the fact the Patriots couldn't get a run game going at all.
They've never had a run game. I mean, they don't have a rusher. You know, it's running back by committee is how they like to play that. So they've never had like that good of a running back to actually make the play for them. So it's
Here's
hard.
a fun fact for you. They had a total of 8 rushes.
Yeah,
8.
you know what they're told.
8, and their total rushing yards was -1 yard.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That's,
And your leading rusher was Nelson Aguilar, by the way.
Yikes.
That's just horrible.
That does not sound good. That's what that does.
But it's okay because that just shows that the Patriots didn't do too bad without a running game at all. They still hung in there. I think they just need to get a good running back, and they're pretty decent. Mac Jones is doing really good.
Yeah.
And their defense is exactly what we thought they were. It was just bad last year because all the opt-outs.
Yep. All right. Last game, Monday night game, Chargers Raiders, and the undefeated streak comes to an end. Chargers beat the Raiders, and
This
hang
makes
on
me
to a
smile
lead.
from ear to ear.
They hang on to a lead, which is good news for the Chargers.
This makes me smile from ear to ear because
Derek
Cody,
Carr.
how about Derek Carr, buddy?
I don't blame this loss on Derek Carr. I think this game was close for a hot minute, and then it wasn't, and that was like heartbreaking, honestly. As soon as I saw the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns, I'm like, all right, here we go. And then I watched the Raiders score, and it was 14-21, and I'm like, here we go, it's going, it's coming back. And then it just died out, and I was like, oh my God, I was upset. The Raiders just didn't perform how they were over the last couple weeks. The Chargers, on the other hand, they look good, man. They do.
Chargers are looking really good.
That's a fact.
They're moving up on my list.
Justin Herbert is a fucking quarterback, man. This team
Yeah,
got
he's a stud.
lucky to get this guy.
They've beat the Chiefs and the Raiders in the past 2 weeks, and they only lost to the Cowboys by 3.
This team looks
Yeah, fun
good.
fact, they also now lead their division.
This Browns Chargers game coming up. This is going to be a real test for both teams. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be a test for the Browns offense, and it's going to be
And their defense.
I don't think it's much of a test. I think that the defense has proved that they are capable of stopping and making turnover-worthy plays, but it's on the offense to actually score points off of that.
Yeah, Baker's got to have a really good bounce back.
Yeah, this is going to be the week for it. And then the Chargers defense, I think, is really going to have to step forward and make sure that he doesn't have that. Because if the Browns defense continues its streak of being probably the best in the league currently, then this game should easily. Also, Chargers awful against the run. Awful. They are dog water against the run. So, if we establish the run with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, I do believe that there is a nice chance the Browns win this. If this turns into a passing battle or we're trying to play catch up, I don't think so. I don't think the Browns win this in that regard. All right, so that is our recap for Week 4. We're gonna sign off now. Then, sound good? All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Peace. See ya.
Peace. See you guys later.